Area Dome, 19th meeting between these two. Syracuse leads the all-time series 16-2. For the first time, they were going to go play at Albany last year, but the game was canceled because of COVID. So now back here in the Dome, and Syracuse will win the opening face-off, and we're underway.
As the game starts, let's take a look and keep in mind the stats of the face-off. Both teams and both coaches, when asked this week, they want to improve in this position.
Here is Tucker Dordevic. Changes things up now. He's behind. You got Rehfuss in front of the cage. They find him, and he shoots, and he scores. Steven Rehfuss, who gets the feed from Tucker Dordevic, and the Orange are on the board first.
This is a great play. The change direction on this play sets it up. Goes to the left, rolls to the right. Find your best player, feed it right to a stick. That's a very, very easy play for him. He's played a ton of games this season, played a ton of games in his career. That's an easy one. Coach said he is going to be the #1 cover guy this week, which is a very tall task covering Rehfuss. But he is one of their communicators and their guys that, is very underrated. He has great feet, and that's the reason why he drew this matchup.
Donnelly out of the cage, able to get it, has to race back in front, not in time. Shot scored, it's Rehfuss again.
Riding attackman, anytime you can get the ball back for your team is a great thing. Chase Scanlan picks up the ball, quickly sees an opportunity for a quick stick.
Albany into 6 turnovers. They've only had 1 shot so far in this first quarter.
Yeah, when you're playing defense and the offense doesn't necessarily have a strict pattern, you have to just play the sport of lacrosse, and you can start off by doing the fundamental things, being physical on defense, staying on your matchup, and helping communicate when need be.
Syracuse 2 for 12 right now, and Albany forcing the issue, and it's going to be recovered though. Good play, and excellent passing, and the recipient of the goal is Corey Junker. As they pick that one off the turf, and Junker gets Albany on the board.
Great save between the pipes, always looking up the field. While this pass wasn't completed, you're moving up the field and everybody's running. Everyone's a player. Long stick, short stick, doesn't matter. They find the ball.
Ashton Bradley on defense. Buttermore goes down. Donnelly comes over to help the cause. What a play by the goalkeeper for Albany, but right into the Syracuse end. Why do they do that sometimes, right? I mean, you make a great play like that, right, Miles? I know you want to get it out quickly and see if you can catch them, but you just made a heck of a play defensively, and then you threw it right back to him.
Yeah, that's a bonehead play. I think that for a guy like Conley, who's obviously a grad student, he should be the one, obviously being the leader of the defense, he should be the one who's able to catch the ball, be settled, and dish it out, and get there going.
And it ends up swinging back to Syracuse, where they get the goal from Buttermore.
Buttermore, good hard dodge, patience, feels the defense let up on him, gets a good 6-yard shot from the wing. Any offensive player prays for that shot. That's a great shot, great placement, way to shoot it.
It's just the Albany team right now.
So the team has had a couple weeks to kind of figure it out, but as Patterson has stepped up and emerged as their guy to kind of take over most of that production, it's got to be a team effort. Each guy can get 1 or 2 plays better each and every week to fill that void from #1 being out for the rest of the season.
In front, oh, what a pass. And the goal scored by Graydon Hogg from Steve Ramirez.
This is just phenomenal stick work. A guy cutting lefty to the near pipe. Hogg, a Canadian player, coaches wanted him to step up. He's a guy who's emerged as one of their best offensive options. Capitalize on a lot of their plays, but they're getting good plays. They're dodging hard, they're getting slides. They're just not falling for them at the moment.
Oh, good check there for Albany, as hitting the turf was Tromboli for Syracuse. Here comes Ron John. Patterson dumps it down. The cutter, the shot, the score. Rod John puts it in. We're tied on the feed from Graydon Hogg.
This is what 33 is known for. Playing good defense, great trail check, sees the opportunity, gets up and out, starts the fast break, continues the cut. A guy who's playing two ways on the midfield, making the play on both sides. You see the kick. They have a great opportunity here. Albany scored 2 goals in a row, kind of on a little bit of a run. Syracuse known for running the wheel, allowing their players to move around the crease and look for open shots. Very tough for the defense to play against it because they have to rotate from the crease to the lower portion of the offense and then drop down players when they have one less.
Oh, what a shot here from Brendan Curry. And they convert on the man up and take the lead back 4-3.
Syracuse running the wheel. When you move the ball from one zone to the next and drag one guy from that lower zone up, it leaves one guy on an island by themselves. Curry catches this. Good hard shot to the...
He's fixing the shot clock. Hogg sailed it. Here's Patterson. We got hit in the head. No call. It's over now to Burgmaster. Ramirez. Good look for Burgmaster, and he scores to tie the game at 4. Alex Burgmaster, look out.
The saying in basketball, hand down, man down. You don't close out far enough to the shooter. Winds up, shoots a nice 10-yard step down in that near corner. He sees the opportunity, feels that he has the time and the space. A senior taking a big shot.
Rehfuss. Swings back, finds Buttermore. They got him hung up. Rehfuss, oh, with a feed in front. And the goal scored by Syracuse's Lucas Quinn.
Rehfuss ball behind the net. He's scanning, looking for an open opportunity.
Halfway through this second quarter. How about all 9 goals in this game have been assisted? As Tucker Dordevic has it. Yep.
Albany comes in as the #2 team in the country in assisted goals. Syracuse, when you look at their second midfield line, it's actually all a bunch of former attackmen.
Hard to stop that shot from Brendan Curry, who gets his second goal of the game, and that was assisted as well.
Who else but Rehfuss? 13-yard shot, kind of shooting the ball around the screen. Wind up, blasted by the goalie.
This ball picked up. Seabold. Jake Bassano on Seabold. Fires behind his shoulder. Recovered. Is that going to draw a flag? Yes, it will, as Rehfuss got hit. Another penalty coming up on Albany. Syracuse scored on the man up earlier that they had. Free play here, if you will, as Scanlan. It's by the defender, shoots and scores. Chase Scanlan has made it 7-4 Syracuse.
22 and white. Chase Scanlan is a very smart player. He understands that this is a great matchup for him, being a an attackman dodging with a short stick. He gets to a position on the field where he knows he could win, gets low, attacks the top of the crease.
Now the Orange with 4 minutes to go and a 3-goal lead. Owen Hiltz. #2 recruit in the nation last year. And the Peterborough, Ontario shot, score. And Syracuse now with a 4-goal lead. They've opened it up here.
Some people say he's been quiet recently, but this is a great hard dodge. He gains momentum off the pick. While the pick doesn't necessarily get him many steps, the communication between the defense, two defensive players, allows him to get a step.
Gets to the sideline, 32nd man up here for Albany. Last time they had the man up, they didn't even take a shot. It was 30 seconds. See if they get something here. Big opportunity, Burgmaster. That's off. And just closer that time was Corey Yunker. Patterson. Down low, there's Hogg. Count it. Graydon Hogg. And a man-up goal for Albany. They needed that, Miles, cutting it down to 3.
And no one better than Hogg. This guy's been playing phenomenal since he's got the chance to get on the field. Canadian player, lefty, shoots the ball with confidence. He knows that that's going to be the shot to take as the defense rotates over, and they have to get.
Now Cook looking for the cutter. Quinn behind the cage here. And on the side, it's Rehfuss. He works his way in. He's got 2 goals today. In front. Oh, behind the back. Ooh. Count it. Griffin Cook for Syracuse.
Right place, right time. While as he wasn't assisted on this goal, he catched it on the crease, extends his angle by putting the stick behind his back and shooting the ball towards the far post. Young players, this is the perfect time to use the behind.
How about your take on that?
When you look at that play, it was more or less similar. He was outside of the hash marks, but he had defender draped all over the front of him, so it was very hard for him to shoot the ball with his right hand straight in front of his body, put it around his back, increase his angle.
Dordevic got hit for Syracuse going down. No call was made as that ball was passed out by Donnelly from inside the cage. And now, speaking of going down, shooting and scoring is Ron John as he takes the hit and fires it through to make it a 3-goal game again.
I think this guy's the unsung hero of his team. He comes back down from deep playing defense, makes a nifty move, shoots a twister to the far post. This guy's a two-way midfielder. You don't see a lot of two-way midfielders doing things like this.
About him at the beginning here, Miles. They're not getting him involved enough, are they?
Syracuse done a good job neutralizing him. I think Syracuse's game plan, from the looks of it, is they're trying to make the other players on the team beat them. They're not going to let Patterson take over this game and make the plays necessary for them to get momentum and win this game.
Hey, you're right about that. He's 0 for 3 shooting. Patterson is 17 for Albany. And Syracuse, and it's Chase Scanlan who puts it in quickly. And it's back to a 4-goal game.
This is the benefits of early option, bringing the ball up the floor, setting the pick. The pick doesn't necessarily have to create contact, but what it does is confuse the defense, makes them communicate a little more than they need.
Scanlan, shot clock at 5. It's up and it's in. Oh, it's Tucker Dordevic. The clock winding down. The low liner goes through to make it a 5-goal game, largest lead for Syracuse today.
Tucker Dordevic, hard dodge, kind of a sneaky shot at the end of the shot clock. 5-hole, uses that defender as a screen. Syracuse.
In the offensive set, using up a lot of the shot clock 2 times. The last goal there by Dordevic was with 2 remaining on the shot clock. He was able to get it through the legs of Donnelly. Now this one, Donnelly saves on the shot from Trimbola. 9 saves for Donnelly. Here's Steven Kuntz. And cutting down and firing and scoring is Jake Pisano. Look out.
I love when long stick midfielders, defensemen run in transition and they run it correctly. Fill the lane. He gets right to the middle of the field, goes where everyone isn't. That's a perfectly placed shot.
Gotta have something on this possession. Hogg is on the sideline, trying to shake off the ball coming into his body. Here's a pass in front, behind the back that time from Ron John. 5 seconds to go. Patterson puts it back in. Syracuse is back at full strength. Shot from Burgmaster. He says, take that first. And Alex Burgmaster fires it home for his second today.
The second goal he scored from this spot. When you're on man up and the penalty gets released, you have 3 to 4 seconds until it's actually all even with the defense matching up inside the box. Understanding that this is a risk.
Trimboli. Now Hiltz. Shot clock. It's down to 10. Albany. Going to get this back with under 2 minutes to go in the third. Make a play. No, it's Syracuse that does. And the goal is scored. Scanlan again. Hat trick today.
This is almost a carbon copy of the goal he scored, the first unassisted goal he had. Playing on that low wing, using his body very well, change of direction, change of speed. He's so good on that low angle shot. Able to extend his hands around the defender.
Yep, by Syracuse, and 80 on the shot clock again. That time it was Scanlan, and here we go again. Miles, you wonder if down the road, in terms of some of the rule changes, it might be like the one that we had in basketball a few years back, right? You get a offensive rebound, shot clock gets reset to 20 seconds rather than the 30 initially. Here's a shot and a score. Get your comment on that in a second. It is Curry who scores it for the Orange.
Brendan Curry, right to left split. He's one of the best shooters from the midfield in the country. That's a routine shot. Looks beautiful as he shoots down the alley. His team up 13.
13-8. So Syracuse will improve to 5-3 on the season. Albany's going to drop to 5-3. And that's it for us here today in the Dome. What do you think, Miles, of the Syracuse win today? 5-goal win over Albany.
It's a big win. They're bouncing back from dropping 2 games in a row.